Party time. About to put this music on. I was trying to see what instrumental it will be today, because I don't want my video blah 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 because of such a my bobs. So I just got a few things here. Thank you for patience. Let's see. What? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just decided to do like completely like behind the scenes kind of whatever. Anyway, hey, I'm Nicole. Welcome to this video blog. It's February 2023. First month of the year is already gone. I'm like, wow. It has been an amazing amount of what do I do with the thing? I adjust the volume, it's a little loud to me. And I have these headphones on so I don't hear other noises in the house. It's a Monday, so yeah, I decided to make myself some breakfast and then record myself eating that. I made pancakes. Welcome if you're over here from TikTok. I did a quick TikTok with my pancakes. You know what I learned today? That like if you accidentally make your pancakes with warm water, it kind of like cooks them, pre-cooks them so they're like a little floppy. I didn't want to burn them, but I do like when they get that little dark brownness. But like, yeah, they kind of bubbled up, and I didn't want to add more to it because I was just cooking for myself, and I didn't want to have a bunch left over. So, yeah. It's alright with a little syrup. We got a last little bit of fried egg here. So good. So good. So, in the process of building a business as a professional extra large medium. I think it's so funny. We know I'm a double X or 3X. Come on now. But you know, an extra large medium. I think that's funny. But anyway, and professional cuddler, so. A couple weeks back, I got like the idea to contact some therapists because I was like, okay, people who are in therapy may need to practice non-sexual intimacy, communication, conversation skills, and things of that nature. Because like in order to like connect deeper, you need to be able to connect at all, right? So it's a great way to like practice that, and I figured like that would be a good thing to do to offer in the because you know that there will be some form of non-sexual intimacy involved in the conversation. So you don't have to say anything, or you can just sit and be with someone or hold them. I'm a big hugger. I love to hug and hold hands and whatnot, and I appreciate the fact that like cuddling does not allow or include kissing because that's a rather intimate activity. So if you're kissing me, it's because like, yeah, I want to kiss you. And I'm a kissy poo, so that's cool. That helps me create that barrier or boundary rather between me and the person that I'm serving as a cuddler or comforter, because that is it. It's just the closeness. We're not having kissing and all that kind of stuff. So I need to make some more promotional material for that, and I was pulling up some stuff because I have my promotional cards that I don't have with me right now. Do I? Yes, of course I do, because I'm on my unmade bed that I haven't made. So I, yeah, decided to, oh, there's not one in here. Okay, cool. But anyway, I have some cardstock with some drawings on it and my contact information to connect with me via social media, and those links will be in the description of this video. So yeah, and so I was like, yeah, I had an adventure, and I'm gonna do like a separate video on my whole divine assignment adventure and whatnot, because like the lesson that I learned, that the universe will do what the universe is going to do for you to be where you need to be, for you and for somebody else. I am road warrior status certified. I've driven from North Carolina to Texas, back to North Carolina, up to Chicago, and back up to Chicago and back. Tennessee, Alabama, and I have not driven to Florida yet, but I'm like, yeah. And I had my fluids and everything checked before I hit the road. I was like, okay, cool. Car started overheating. I stopped, spent the night, got back to the car. Next morning, it was still overheating. So ended up leaving it in South Carolina with a stranger who blessed me greatly with just by making sure that it didn't get towed away. And so yeah, but when I got back to it like a week later, and I had filled it up with antifreeze and all that stuff or whatever, and I got back to it a week later, cranked it up, sounded and seemed to run fine. Drove it all the way home. Almost, it was like 2.5 hours, and it didn't overheat. So the mechanic friend that I have said that it's most likely like the thermostat, so that's just the least expensive of fixes that problem could represent. So I am going to get that taken care of. I just need to get like the tools and things. So, but no, it's just like, okay. I met a wonderful man by the name of Jack. Thank you so much for being the angel and the hand of the Most High in my life on that day and the days after that. He's been such an encouragement. As he's going through his own transition and growth period, and good things are happening in their life, and good things are happening in my life, and they are one of the good things that has happened in my life. So with gratitude, I thank you. Thank you, Nisha. Thank you, Felicia. Thank you, Kush. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Xavier. Who else? I have so many people to thank for that whole experience. But like, yeah, back to it. In the midst of I will say on this video, or what have you, on the way to back to my car, my girlfriend Felicia was driving, and traffic is slowed. I mean, cars are just going down the road. I don't know what it all is up, and Felicia is just steady complaining. Make it make sense. Oh, why is it so? The traffic, this, that, and the third. Just kind of looking out the window like, why is she complaining about what is? I look out the window and I see this gentleman like bobbing his head, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, he looks like he's having a good time. Alright, so I was like, girl, line up with him, whatever, let me say hey. So when I saw him, I did like this. Hey! And smiled, and he smiled at me, and he's so handsome. I was like, ooh. So we pulled on ahead, and we ended up like coming back up beside each other, and I rolled the window down, and I struck up a conversation with him. We exchanged numbers and kind of started texting back and forth, and I was just like, wow. He was like, I don't even know why I'm on this road today, and I was like, to meet me. Why not? Like, if you're sitting here wondering like, man, why am I here? You look around, see somebody that smiles at you or sees you, it's because you're there to be seen and appreciated, because appreciation is a high vibrational emotion, gratitude and appreciation. So we chatted up. We had a nice conversation yesterday, and I hope that I could help him with some of the stuff that he needs done around the house. But to be honest with you, he was talking so much about needing and wanting companionship. I bet you he was probably thinking, you know, more salacious things. And that was my car acting like this, honey. But like, yeah, that is one thing that annoys me a little bit. But I understand it because of the fact that like what I do is new. There's not like a university of cuddling. Yeah, that's a good idea. Might want to do that. I do want to create like some kind of events around like people that appreciate like touching and being touched in non-sexual ways, like hugging and handshaking, just being close. Like, one of my desires in 2023 is to create a cuddle puddle. Just people that care about each other getting together and just being close. Like, that is so nice. Like, yeah, we could just hug and be with each other. And outside and talk to the fairies today and the trees, and the sun feels so good. I'll probably head out there some more and go for a walk. Do my big gratitudes. Deep breath in. I release the negative energy when I breathe. I release the negative energy when I breathe. So if you see me breathing, there is gotta be a reason. I release the negative energy when I breathe. Cha cha cha. Give me a cha 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 in the comment section if yeah, you need to release some negative energy. We gotta shake it on out, get the wiggles out. We have in our cup today, what is this one? Nantis. I don't know what that is. I don't know where that is. This is a Starbucks cup that a friend of mine has. You are here. It's the You Are Here collection. Mantis. At any rate, in this cup here is some coffee and a caramel macchiato creamer. And I was thinking, like, what if I made pancakes with coffee creamer instead of water? What would that taste like? So I'm mulling over whether or not I'm going to try it. I haven't had pancakes in a while, and I very rarely have a craving for pancakes. So probably by the time I think to want to have pancakes again, I'm certain that I won't have this particular type of creamer because, yeah, it's almost gone. And it's one of those things that like goes bad. It doesn't necessarily keep, you know what I'm saying? But got myself some good poops. Coley Chronicles 2023 continues. So what is that? What is Coley Chronicles? It is where I talk about the shit that I'm eating, the shit that I'm letting go, the shit that I'm thinking, and yeah, hopefully in understanding or listening to the things that I'm saying, that it will help you in some way, as it helps me to verbally process. And I watch these for myself, so it kind of gives me a chance to have a conversation with myself. So as I'm talking to you, I know I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to a version of me that is you with your experiences, as I am you with my experiences. So if that makes sense, great. If it doesn't, just hang on, it will at some point. But we're observing intermittent fasting. Today is an off fast day in that I'm eating before noon. And that's because I've got some things that I want to get done. I want the extra sugar energy, be sugared up like a little kid. And I'm just kind of allowing myself to have whatever it is that I want. This is one, it wasn't particularly small portions, but it wasn't very large portions either. So I give myself the grace to enjoy that as something that I'm having. Fresh fruit. Oh man, we got our pomegranates. And I love these little bursts of colorful flavor in your mouth. So good. And just have a few of those, that little cup there, just kind of nosh on that. And that's kind of my little snack type situation. Pounding my water. And so, yeah. So good. Very important to stay well hydrated. So I'm reminding myself to do that because I do need to. It helps for good poops. And my poops have been a little loose, so that means I need more fiber. And the pancakes definitely were not more fiber, but I have got like some oatmeal. So I may later on today make myself like a bowl of oatmeal. And then I'll be my fiber, keep pounding the water, have myself a good productive poop. Hooray! So, as we're letting go of like our stinking thinking, that is, how do you talk to yourself? How do you talk to other people? Now, when we think about thoughts, words, and actions, do your thoughts, words, and actions match? Are they all in alignment? Do you think highly of yourself? Do you act as though you think highly of yourself? Thoughts, words, actions. Or do you speak highly of yourself? Now, if you can, that's great. If you can't, then that's something to work on. Now, if you already think highly of yourself, awesome. Now, we look around, and what do we think of the people that are around us? Okay. And if you think negatively of the people that are around you, how does that make you feel? Does that make you feel good? Does that make you feel bad? If it makes you feel bad, it's annoying or what have you. You're out of alignment because Source loves everybody. Loves you, loves me. So, Source God, whomever you acknowledge as the higher power, because there is an awareness that's over even our individual ones. Because, but we're not going to talk about that too deep today. That's enough of that. But how you think about other people is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. Unaware. Oh, you might think that you're pretty great, and you look at somebody and you look down on them or what have you, but they are you with their experiences. What you think about them, you think about yourself. If you want to see a better world, think highly of people that you may have thought lowly of because they have experiences and have made choices that took them to that position in their life experiences. And but for grace, we could all be in the same place. Now, and I'm grateful for the grace that's in my life, confirmation in my eyes. Like, yes, I see, I am a child of the Most High. I have been blessed beyond measure with protection and provision and just companionship, resources, and the ability to barter and trade and just, yes, continue to move forward. I was acknowledging the other day, like, I have done so much with nothing, so much less than I have had in the past. I've had so much more at my disposal and just no idea of exactly what to do with it beyond making sure that I pay bills. Now that I have so much less, I've chosen to trust my intuition more, and that too has been a challenge for me because I don't trust enough, and I have to kind of stop myself and be like, okay. And then I check my heart. How is my heart doing? Am I in fear? So I trust my intuition, but I also trust my heart, and that as my heart is guiding me. If I'm in a state of lovingness, then I can flow with it. If I'm not, then I can stop myself. Or sometimes, I've been doing my best not to be quite as impulsive, a lot more thoughtful and intentional, and that has served me very well. I'm looking to release those relationships that are in my life that don't serve me or don't allow me to serve them, because I want us to be able to work together and uplift together. So if you're not uplifting me and I'm not uplifting you, what are we doing it for? So yeah, thoughts, words, and actions being in alignment is the current course of the day. I've to acknowledge that I have so much limiting beliefs around my abilities to do the things that I desire and aspire to do. However, I keep managing to do them. So when I say, like, the universe is conspiring to give you the desires of your heart, that is true. Take it to the Most High for confirmation for yourself. It's like I'm just sharing with you my perspective, my observation, my experience, in the hopes that something will resonate and help you be like, yeah, you know what, I can do that. Because you can. You can't do anything that you set your mind to, but what is it you want to do? We get so conditioned to want to just, like, work, sleep, eat, fuck, travel, have fun, whatever. I'm going to do something for someone else too. Like the philanthropy aspect of my higher self is very strong and has been. Like, yeah, I want to give. I want to give because I'm abundantly blessed. And that's a testament to one's individual frequency when they feel giving, because they feel abundant. When you don't want to give, you don't feel abundant because you feel as though you will lack something in the giving of what you're doing. Energetically speaking, that's part of the reason why it's the Lord loves a cheerful giver or what have you, because when you give in gratitude, it perpetuates gratitude. If you give in obligation, it perpetuates obligation. So gratitude begets gratitude, obligation begets obligation, love begets love, hate begets hate, things of that nature. So it's just like you're growing what you're planting. So let your seeds be scattered with gratitude and appreciation, so that what grows from it can be grown. Gratitude and appreciation and usefulness. So yeah. Yeah, I'm getting ready to close this on out. Now, in the link of this video, there, in the description of this video, there is a link to my link tree, which has various ways that you can connect with me, either via a call, a video chat. We can do a down payment on a session and then schedule that and negotiate the terms. There's also a link to my Cuddle Companions profile where you can see the various services that I offer through there. If you choose to interact with me through there, you will need to pay a deposit, and so be aware of that. We do have to communicate through that site. But I did want to give you just an opportunity to explore connecting with me and supporting me. I want to take this moment right now to thank every single one of you. Charles, Queen, Jack, what was the other person's name? Isabel, Kush, Felicia, for all of your support and assistance. You have been a blessing beyond measure, and I'm eternally grateful for all of the love that you have shown me, and I appreciate you so greatly. I'm working on some other ways to connect more and do some more exclusive content. If you are interested in joining my Marco Polo Sharecast, it's just a way that I kind of do these messages that are a little bit more not R rated, yeah a little bit more not for YouTube, but just post a comment here and I can reach out to you. How about that? Because I'm still working on ways to work on that. So yeah, again, my name is Nicole. My friends call me Coley. I am the MomInShaMan from beautiful Fort Worth, North Carolina. Closing out today's video diary for Colon Chronicles 2023. Letting shit go, figuratively and literally. Remember that you're beautiful, you're sexy, you're amazing, and your butt looks nice. Even if it's flat, honey. Even if it's flat, it still looks nice. Because somebody will look at that and be like, I want that boob. Let that person be you, because it's yours. You got it. You want something different? That's perfectly fine. There are steps that you can take, exercises that you can do. But honey, you are beautiful just the way that you are. You're worthy of love, appreciation, and all the good things. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.